Hi everyone, this is Smriti. Welcome to QA automation classes. So in the last class we have seen what is a scripted pipeline, and we have created a scripted pipeline, and in that we had multiple stages. In the first stage we have sample job for deploying building the code and deploying to the QA, and the second one was like the automation test job where we checked out the code from the Git repository, and we have provided our when clean test and -d browser equals to Chrome, the parameter what is required to run the automation script, so the command line argument, right? So we passed it as a batch command, and then third one is the release. The code is tested and app build is deployed to the stage, right? There was three steps involved. Okay, so that's what we saw in the scripted pipeline, right? So this was the basically the scripted pipeline that we have used in the last class. Okay, so now what exactly is a declarative pipeline now, right? So in the declarative pipeline, right, the pipeline script that we have designed here, right? So we have to have a Jenkins file, and all the script will be present in the Jenkins file, and then it will be that Jenkins file we can put it into the our source code repository management tool. Okay, so how to do that? Let's do that. Okay, so let's create a first a pipeline job. So let's go to the dashboard. So we have scripted pipeline, and here let's see, this is our declarative pipeline, right? Declarative pipeline. Okay, pipeline demo. Let's say this is declarative pipeline demo. Okay, so select the pipeline and okay. So this time what we are going to do in case of the declarative pipeline. Okay, so now scroll down. If you want to give some description and all blah blah, you can give pipeline. So pipeline script. Okay, so here you select pipeline script from SCM. So that means what? So we want our pipeline script to be loaded from the source code management tool. Okay, from the Git. So what is the source code management tool? So that is the Git. Okay, so now you have to give the path, right? If it is none, then it is asking for the Jenkins file, but we'll have our Jenkins file in the source code management tool. So we'll basically change it into Git and we'll give this value. Okay, so before that what we need to do, we need to have this Jenkins file at the project, right? So go to the GitHub. I need to sign in. Okay, so let me sign in. Okay, okay, so now I'm logged in, and now here if you see, I already have the Jenkins file I have already created. Okay, Selenium framework demo. You can open it and see what exactly is this Jenkins file. Okay, so this is nothing but basically this is the same file. Okay, so if you see, whatever you have here, line by line, everything is same here. Okay, let's go to that pipeline and I'll show you. So not scripted. What is the scripted pipeline? Scripted pipeline demo configure. So if you go here and if you see, basically pipeline agent any stages, build and deploy to QA, automation test job, deploy to stage. Okay, so now if you see, this is build and then test. Okay, and then deploy. So yeah, we can have the different Jenkins pages where we can say build to QA, build and deploy to QA. This is automation test job, and this is nothing but your deploy to the stage environment, right? So consider this is as the same thing, right? So for the simplicity I have just given build, test and deploy, right? So now basically we are doing the same thing here also. We are checking out the same GitHub repository, and then we are executing our batch command ambient clean test -d browser equals to Chrome. So this is also present, right? So now since this if it is not present, you have to make sure what you need to do. You can go to your Selenium framework demo. Okay, so if it is not present, what you need to do, you need to go and create new repository. You have to add a new file here actually, basically to this one. Okay, add file, create new file. You can create a new file, and here you can add that Jenkins file. Okay, so the name should be Jenkins file. Okay, so you should not have do it otherwise. Okay, so cancel changes, I don't want to do. See, the name start with all small. Okay, so you need to have the all small, and it should not have any other extension, nothing, just Jenkins file, and just copy paste the code that has been generated in the scripted pipeline, right? Just need to copy paste that code, and we need to configure that here in the in your scripted pipeline, declarative pipeline, right? And how to do that? So you now go to the pipeline script from the SCM. We have already selected SCM is our Git, so we need to give our repository URL. Okay, so what is our repository URL? So this is nothing but our repository URL, Selenium framework demo code, and this is our repository URL. So go and paste that. This is a repository URL, and credentials, since it is a public repository, we don't need the credentials. Okay, and yeah, and Jenkins file should be there, and which one we're trying to build? Master. Okay, fine. And script path is Jenkins file. This is what we need to select. Script path is Jenkins file, and now just say apply and save. Okay, so now you can see declarative pipeline demo. Okay, so now I can start building it. So let's say building now. New build should get scheduled here. Yes. Okay, click on the build, go to the console output. You can see declarative pipeline using default. Okay, okay, commit message, create Jenkins file. Okay, build job is finished. So this is the first one. If you see, the first one is in the Jenkins file. We say the build job is finished. See, the build job is finished. So if you see here, we are saying the same thing, the build job is finished, and then this is the automation run. Okay, so automation run already started, right? And then the third one, the third part is the deploying build to the stage environment. Okay, so these three you should see. So here till it is executing, let's explore some other option. So basically how it was there, right? You can see the pipeline overview, you can see the pipeline console, right? So let's see pipeline overview. So if you see, oh, it's done. Okay, it's still running, but yeah. So check out SCM. So initially it checked out the code. So here how exactly it is different. Let's see the scripted pipeline, scripted pipeline demo. Go to the build, let's compare and see. Okay, and pipeline overview. So in case of the scripted pipeline, what happened? So initially it started, so build and deployed. Okay, the build and the first job itself got executed. Okay, and then what happened? The second job, automation test job, got executed. The third job, deployed to stage, got executed, then end. But here what happened? You see, first started. Okay, after started, so we don't have the script. Here we had the script, right? So it ran, but first now the script it has to fetch from the source code management tool, right? So check out SCM. So it is going to first check out the Jenkins file where those pipeline script is present, right? So it fetch that thing from the Jenkins. That's why the checkout SCM. Then the first job, build job, got executed, build and deploy to QA. Then the second job, test job, automation test job, got executed, and then deploy to the stage, third job, that got executed, and then it is the end. Okay, I believe it is still showing as the running, so you can go and see. Okay, this is done now. Okay, so now pipeline overview. If you see, checkout is same, build, test and deploy. So the difference between the scripted pipeline and declarative pipeline is, so the scripted pipeline will the sequence will be, it will start, and then all the jobs linked there will be executed one by one, and then it is ended. But in case of the declarative pipeline, start, then first the code will be checked out from the SCM code, not code, the Jenkins file where those script is present, that will first check out from the SCM, then the jobs will be executed, then it will be ended. Okay, so here also if you want to see, you can go to the console, and for each of them you can see what happened. Okay, so this is checking out the Jenkins file, create Jenkins file. This is the commit message. Okay, so they're kind of checking out, and then build. So build job is finished, then test. This is our automation test run, and then this is the deployment. Okay, So this is nothing but basically the declarative pipeline. When you are running your code base from your Jenkins file. Okay, so here I have kept the Jenkins file in the framework itself. So whenever you guys are going to download this framework, you will get that Jenkins file and you can start executing that one directly. Okay, you can configure like this and you can execute. Okay, so that's all to this class, guys. If you guys are really enjoying these sessions, I'll request you to subscribe to my channel and please share these videos with your colleagues so that they can also get benefited out of it. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And please start subscribing to the channel. I see most of the people are watching the videos but not subscribing, but please do subscribe to the channel.